So it's commonly known that people do business with people they know, like, and trust. So when we first meet with a homeowner to buy their house, how do they know that you'll do what you say you're going to do? In a marketplace where so-called investors are putting houses under contract every day with no intentions of closing, how can we rise to the top and make sure that our sellers feel comfortable signing contracts with us? So in today's video, I'm going to share with you my secrets to how we establish instant credibility with our sellers, because we want them to feel comfortable with doing business with us. We want them to not only know, like, and trust us, but say, listen, I want to do business with that guy. Why? Because he's shown and proven what he can do. He has credibility. I'm going to show you how we establish credibility, even if you've never done a deal yet. All right, let's go. Greetings, class. It's Chris Haskins with therealestateroundup.com. My mission and ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. So today's video, I'm going to show you how we establish instant credibility when I'm meeting with homeowners to buy their house. So this works whether you're new or you've been around forever, right? I want to share with you the little secrets that what I've noticed is it's the little things, the smallest things, like Napoleon Hill says. Millionaires pay attention to the details. The details. We go above and beyond. So I'm going to show you two ways we establish credibility because I want my homeowners to say, oh, Chris, I love him. I'm ready to sell him my house right now. I love the guy. I mean, I want to give him a hug. So Roundup, don't forget, we got the Vault, Valuetainment Vault coming up. I'm going to be down there in Florida. I think it's Hollywood, Florida, hanging out with my boy Patrick Bet-David. Now, there's a special link in the video description where you're going to get a discount. This discount will be ending soon, so make sure you order now. Everybody that comes, if you get a ticket through me, I'm going to treat you to dinner that first night. We're going to have a phenomenal networking event. Dan Barrero, several of my mentors are going to be there, right there at the hotels. But you have to, after you get your ticket, just email it to me at kris@krishaskins.com. The link is below to get your ticket. Don't miss this thing. Patrick Bet-David is one of the reasons that I'm here right now speaking to you. The man has helped my career blow up, and I'm sure he can do the same for you. So the Valuetainment Vault is September 1st through the 4th in Florida. Let's go hang out and make some money together, y'all. So look at this, y'all. I got this thank you letter from a young lady, Antionnette. If you're watching, how you doing? Thank you so much. This is what I'm talking about. Once again, before I get to our training, credibility. Look at this. She goes, Chris, I just wanted to thank you for being a positive influence. I appreciate your encouraging energy. You are inspiring. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This very short, challenging 2021. Keep being awesome. Keep leaving your inspirational print on life. Hope to do some deals with you in the future. Antionnette DeBarrios, thank you so much. And she gave me my favorite. Iced coffee is all I want, y'all. I'm a simple guy. So I got a gift certificate to Dunkin' Donuts. Antoinette, I love you. Thank you so much for supporting the Roundup. Isn't that cool to get a thank you letter from Antoinette, one of our followers? It is awesome. Roundup, pray for me as my wife is in Costa Rica. I've got all three kids for the next week. Got a 1-year-old, 8-year-old, and a 12-year-old, and the dog. Household bill, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Kids, private lessons, guitar, trumpet, piano, voice. Please pray for your boy so I make it through the next week. Any prayers that you want to send through, comment below. Just give me some encouragement so I pray that I'll make it while my wife is out of town for a week. Lord, I don't know. I'm struggling. Okay. So Roundup, how do we establish instant credibility? People do business with people that they know, like, and trust. I have learned this over the years. And with these techniques that I'm getting ready to give you, I have bought houses from people where other investors offered more for the property, but I got the secret sauce here. So the main thing, the secret is have some referrals. You better not do business with anybody without getting a referral from them. This is, as Greg Penio says, he told me, Chris, this is a people business. This is a people business. Every time you do a deal in real estate, a person has to sell you their house. Every time you get a loan, someone has to sign the loan documents for you to get that loan. Every time you hire a contractor, someone has to come in and pick up the hammer and start swinging. They have to put on the roof. They have to bring the granite in. They have to lay the floors down. Every time you list a house for sale, a person has to put it on the market. The realtor, right? Not realtor. The realtor. good God, I'm going to just cut my throat next time somebody says realtor. It's realtor, okay? This is a people business. And I need you to show up, even if you're new, have some referrals. So today's video, we're going to go over some written referrals, and we're starting to do video referrals. I'm going to show you how to do it, right? This video, you're going to get A to Z. So because this is a holiday, I'm not going to give you too in-depth of training, because I want you to do a little relaxing. What good is it to bust your hump and then not even get to eat the burnt hot dog for Memorial Day, right? So happy Memorial Day, everybody. Enjoy yourself for a few hours, right? I know I'm gonna get, I don't know, I guess I have to cook the hot dog and eat it. Usually I'm just eating, but this time I have to cook because my wife's not here. Okay, so the first, let's look at, I got a couple referrals here. I've got a whole folder full of referrals. Let me show you how many I got right here. Got them on my little desk here. Look at this, y'all. Stacks of them, stacks of them. There's probably a half-inch thick of referrals, but I'm only going to show you two. First one here from John. I bought his house. Let's read. I'll read a little bit to you. You can pause it and read the whole thing. Now, let me remind you, Roundup, that I wrote out this top part. I took a picture of John after I bought his house. I wrote out the top part, and at the bottom, you see down there, that's where we have, look at the statement. Please describe in detail a specific experience with us you are happy with. You are happy with. Now, before we go over this, let me tell you about how you deliver the referrals. Everything is a presentation in real estate. Everything. I don't care if it's presenting your offer, going to meet the property, walking through the property, meeting with your lenders, meeting with the title company. Everything is a show. I mean, not necessarily a show. Everything is a stage. Everything is a stage. When you show up, Tony Robbins taught me, look, I got to get in state. Every video before I get ready to talk to you, I have to get in state, right? State of mind. Let's do this. So you want to give them this referral to sign at the closing table. So when they show up to get their money, oh man, they're feeling good. Chris about to give me this money. But they get a referral. Oh man, something I'm happy with. Oh, boy, let me start writing. So I wrote this top part. I'll go over a little bit of it with you. I'm the previous owner of 31 Meadow Creek Road, Newport News. It's my pleasure to take this opportunity to speak on behalf of the credibility and professionalism of Kris Haskins and his team of investors. I called him to take a look at my house that we, my brother and sisters, inherited. I gave him the address and he set up a time to meet me at the house. My dad had been renting the house out for years, and I knew I didn't want to get into the rental business. We met at the house. The utilities were off, but he did his inspection anyway. After we did the walkthrough together, Kris told me he'd be mailing me an offer. He said he's going to buy my house as is, and I didn't have to do any repairs to the house. So in a few days, Kris had all the paperwork done for me to sign and date. It was only a few pages, short and sweet and easy to understand. In about a week or so after dealing with his title company, I was able to sell my house and have my money to move on with my life. It has been a pleasure working with Kris. His attitude and integrity are world class, and I recommend anyone buying or selling a house to use Kris and his team of investors. Feel free to contact me anytime for questions about my experience with Kris. So I wrote all that, right? Did I do a good job, Roundup? Did I do a good job? I hope so. So I'm writing it about myself. I didn't want to leave that to chance. But at the bottom, I want to have a personal touch. So I want him to write something that he's happy about. So it reads, Kris has been a straight up guy. He has done exactly what he said he would. This has been difficult for our family, and dealing with Kris has been a great experience. John Seamster. John, thank you so much for this referral, y'all. So I'll flash another one up there. I'm not going to read this one, but you can read it. You can pause it and read this one. Another guy, Alvin, this great guy. He wrote something at the bottom, and you can see, please put something that you are happy with. Working with Kris to help me sell my father's property was a great experience. He made it very easy and stressless. Through this experience, I feel like I've gained an asset and possibly a new friend. Thank you, Kris, for all of your efforts to close this chapter of my life and allow me to move on along with my family, a fresh new start that my dad's, our senior, was dreaming for. That Roundup, and this is just priceless. So establishing credibility, I never liked showing up to the party by myself. I'm presuming that being a high I, Like my wife, she'll roll dolo anywhere. She'll go by herself. I'm like, I don't like going places by myself. So I show up with referrals, right? Every time I show up, boom, right there. Now, obviously, we want to be able to establish credibility. Now, you can do that if you want to establish rapport when you're talking to sellers. If you need more skills, you can go ahead and get the Real Estate Negotiating Bible, that book. I'm going to have some free chapters for you below in the link too, but the book is available now if you want to get that. Actually, it's updated. So now, man, you're talking about the covert phrases and secret words that you can program people. You got to be able to establish rapport if you want these people to sell you their properties. So the second thing we do to get referrals from people now is going to be doing videos. So for the next few moments, you're going to see 3 different sellers that we bought houses from. They were able to, I took my camera and I recorded what did they like about doing business with us. How about the paperwork? How about the time frame? Did you get the money? How easy was it to come to closing? These are the questions that you should ask when you do these video testimonials. Y'all, you gotta don't do business with anybody without getting a testimonial, y'all. Just program it in your mind. Did we do business? Boom. Now it could be video. Some people don't want to be on video. You can record it on audio or just get them to sign something, right? But this way you're going to show up with new sellers with all that power, tons of credibility. So when people see that you've done this with other people, I like this guy. I like this guy. He's got credibility. I think I can trust him. I feel like I know this guy by seeing these videos, right? So we're going to watch these together, and I'm going to come back after you watch each one to kind of narrate what I asked and what I was trying to get them to tell. All right. So let's look at these videos together. And if you haven't already, make sure you take a second to subscribe to your boy's channel as we pass 80,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Happy Memorial Day to you. Enjoy your holiday. Let's get rolling. We're here with Tim. We just bought this house here. Just wanted to share with you how he felt the experience was. Tim, how you doing, bro?
All right. How are you, sir?
Good. Thank you for taking the time to work with us.
Not a problem.
So tell me about the experience here, man, from start to finish.
Start to finish, it was pretty smooth. We've never done this kind of thing before, but we're happy with how the outcome was.
So we got the paperwork authorized, and tell me about the paperwork. Was it too much, too little? I don't know.
Oh, the paperwork was fine. We've sold the house before, so it's all the same paperwork.
Just paperwork, brother.
Yeah.
Just paperwork, right? So you went to closing, everything was smooth, you showed up. Tell me about the title issue. Were any issues we had to work out?
We had no, not really. We had what was it? A lien that we had forgotten about from a different house.
Things happen, right?
Yeah.
Were we able to get that solved?
Yeah, we got it all taken care of.
So when the closing, tell me about the closing process.
Closing went pretty smooth with George. I mean, we didn't have any problems. Everything was explained well.
So tell me how it feels just having a known when you're dealing with somebody that like us. I'm not saying that we're not special, but when you don't have to deal with a home inspector and an appraiser and all that stuff, tell me about that experience.
Oh, that was very helpful for us. We didn't really have any kind of money to do that kind of stuff for us, so we appreciate what everything y'all company did for us.
I appreciate that, Tim. Now tell me real quickly, how about closing when you wanted to close? I guess, did you have to wait a long time, or did you guys?
No, we actually closed a few days earlier than they said we might. But my wife is in South Carolina now waiting for me, so.
Get on the road.
Yep.
Having a known in your life, how does it feel having a known? I mean, as I get older, money's one thing, but I like peace of mind better than having to worry about. I mean, I do worry about money, but I want you. We were able to give you a known. Tell me about that feeling.
It was nice. I mean, we probably never would have got that if we sold it ourselves. So
yeah.
We were happy with it.
Would you recommend us to anybody else that would be buying a house? Would you recommend us?
Oh yeah, sure. Not a problem at all.
Cool. Anything else you want to say, Brother Tim?
No, I thank you for the experience. It's been a learning experience, but thank you all so much.
Yep. Okay. All right, so we're here with Miss Dolores. We just bought the house here, and we're gonna just ask her a few questions. She's such a sweet lady. How you doing, Miss Dolores?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Good. What did you like best about working with us and buying this beautiful house here? Tell us a little bit about the house first.
Well, the house is a one-story home, and it's 3-bedroom.
Not the house itself, but the, I mean,
You
the
don't
story.
remember that.
The story. No, we're good. Give us a story, family story.
This was my mom and dad's house. My mother passed last July.
Sorry.
Thank you. And my sister and I have been through cleaning it out and preparing, and we started calling people that flip homes, and Kris was the third party that came in, and he's the one, and we've had great communication with him ever since, and he's been a great guy with us and worked really good, and it's been an easy process.
Thank you. So tell us about anything hiccup. I know. Help me understand about the zip code being different in the city, and I don't understand all that.
Well, the zip code is a 23605. We're in Hampton, but if you jump a ditch, you're going to be in Newport News, and also the post office where all their mail in this area came from is in Newport News. So that's the story we have on it.
Oh, okay. All right. So any plans to do with the money? You guys going to Vegas, or you going to Costa Rica or something?
My sister and I have got a lot closer together through all of this stuff, and we've been doing a lot of vacations or starting vacations together, and we're doing pretty good tolerating each other. So yeah, I mean, there's different things, trying to fix our home up and stuff like that we live in. So and do things together.
Well, did you grow up in this house?
From 12 years old to 19, and my sister she's 3 years younger than me, so she was here for the extra time until up in her 20s, I believe.
Wow. So we couldn't get the sister on here. We tried and tried, but we got the sister. She's over here hanging out in the
Come over and say hello and wave.
So you might be the more extrovert. She's the introvert, perhaps.
Yes, that's true, but I'm trying to be an introvert these days.
Well, thank you so much for doing this. One last thing, anything best that you like about working with us?
Everything went smoothly. We didn't have any really major problems or anything like that, and questions and phone calls where you pick up or call right back, and we did really well, and you're a great guy to work with, and it went pretty fast.
So how about the paperwork? And when, was the paperwork hard, easy? Was it too much or too little?
Oh, no, it wasn't hard at all. It's not a whole lot of paperwork at all. So it's the route to go.
And last question is, how about the time frame that you wanted to close on? How was that for you? Did you pick it? Did we make you close a certain time?
With time frame wise, it was pretty quick. It didn't really take too long at all. About a month, 4 weeks to 4.5 weeks. So
cool. And
just about right on time where you said. We just went a little bit over, but no, not a big problem.
Sounds good. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Evelyn. I keep calling you Evelyn because I'm on the Evelyn.
You can call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Mr. Lord, thank you so much for working with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. Bye. Okay, so this next young lady was even more challenging than the previous. So my first guy, he was cool, kept talking. This lady here, I asked a question. She had one-word answers. Good, no problem, but boom, 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 right? So I had to actually do a little bit more talking, which I didn't want to do. Once again, I'm going to reiterate. Ask a question, shut up. But some people, they have a one-word answer. You got to dig deeper, dig deeper. So kind of try to paint the picture for them so you can lead them into saying what you want them to say is what? How much they love doing business with you, right? All right, let's go check this one out. All right, guys, so I'm thankful for every opportunity that comes across our table. Today, we just purchased Miss Cheryl's home, and I just wanted her to tell us what she liked about doing business with us.
Very friendly, knowledgeable, and to the bone. That's all there is to it, to the bone.
How about being able to choose when you wanted to close?
You've been more than fair.
How about dealing with documents, all the moving parts, personalities, and closing, and all that stuff?
Very interesting, actually. I was taken in yesterday, what was happening.
It's a lot. You said it was easier than your last one, though.
Well, as far as nerves. Signing my name on dotted line.
Well, you didn't have to sign for a loan, Miss Cheryl. Some people go in there and sign for a $200,000 loan, and they have to deal with the house. How'd that feel?
I'm blessed. That's all I can say about that one.
Well, you came from a place that was going to need some work, so here today, this place doesn't need, from what I see, it needs nothing. I mean, comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
Say.
It was bittersweet. That was the family home, but I felt like I didn't want to just sit there and watch it deteriorate. Somebody needed to put some TLC into it and love it for what it needed to be loved for.
They will.
I mean, if they stay there 40 years with the same neighbors, it's hard to leave. But you gotta do what you gotta do down the road. You don't never know.
You don't.
So.
You don't. So anything else that you enjoyed about doing business with us?
I can't think of anything. She went over and beyond.
So you can see I'm trying to pull out the positive experiences from this young lady, right? Not everybody is going to be active or camera friendly, right? I had to actually talk her into doing this one. It was extremely challenging. I actually begged her to do it, right? So don't be so proud. Get your ego out of the way. Because not everybody just wants to hop on camera and start talking, right? And I'm like, could you do this for me? And sometimes you might even want to say, hey, listen, here's a few dollars if you don't mind giving me a testimonial just so I can help serve the community better, right? But you got to pull it out of them. Ask them the questions. Shut up. Let them talk. Let them talk, okay? So there you have it. Round up how to establish instant credibility. Never show up to the party alone. Listen, like this content if you've liked it, if I've helped you in any way, and share with any other investors that are looking to get into the real estate business and they're concerned about a lot of people thinking, well, why would people believe little old me if I'm showing up to the property? And keep in mind, if you've never bought a house yet, you can get a referral from anybody that you have interactions with. Family member, close friend, colleague, realtor that you know, your pastor, someone you work with, your old boss, current boss, an employee. There are countless amounts of people that you can get referrals from, okay? Get out there and get your referrals. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. I'll see you on the next video. Pray for your boy, my wife in Costa Rica. Princess, I hope you're having a good time if you see this. All right, peace.